Hello everybody. In this video we're going to learn about Boolean postulates and Boolean laws, right? So these postulates are also called as axioms or Boolean axioms, right? So Boolean axioms are basically defined, okay, as basic logic operations, okay, three basic logic operations, and those are AND logic operations, OR logic operation, and invert or not logic operations, right? Hello everybody. In this video we are going to learn about Boolean postulates and Boolean laws. Postulates are also called as axioms. Okay, so axioms are nothing more than the definitions of three basic logic operations, right? And these basic logic operations are what? And, or, not, or invert operations. So you can see over here I have taken the AND operations, that is 0.0 is 0, 0.1 is 0, 1.0 is 0, 1.1 is 1. And similarly I have taken for OR operations, that is 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 equals to 1. And for NOT operation or invert operations, it is 1 complement equal to 0 and 0 complement equals to 1. This dash means complement, or I can put a dash mark, okay, that is bar, okay. Hello everybody. In this video we are going to learn about Boolean postulates and Boolean laws. So these Boolean postulates are also called as Boolean axioms, and axioms are nothing more than the definitions of three logic operations that we are going to discuss over here. And these operations are AND operations, OR operations, and NOT operations, and this NOT operations is also called as invert operations. Okay, so let's start with AND operations. So you can say 0.0 is 0, 0.1 is equals to 0, 1.0 equal to 0, and 1.1 equals to 1. Similarly, for OR operations, you can see 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 1. Okay. Coming to NOT or invert operations, 1 bar equals to 0, 0 bar equals to 1. So this bar is nothing but the complement, or you can say 1 dash also I can put it out. Okay, dash and bar is the same thing. Now coming to different laws of Boolean, I'm starting from here, that is number 1, complementation laws. Here I am having 5 complementation laws. Okay, so starting with the first one, you can see is 0 bar. So 0 bar equals to 1. Next one is 1 bar equals to 0. Just you have seen in invert operations, the same thing over here. The third one, if a equals to 0, so a is a variable, to that I have assigning a value over here. So if a is equals to 0, then a bar, that is a complement, is equals to 1. Okay, and similarly if a is equals to 1, then a complement equals to 0. And if I take double complement of a, that is double bar, okay, it will be equals to a. So this is the 5 complementation laws. Come to the next one, that is AND laws. You can see a dot 0 equals to 0, which is also called as null law. Okay, then a dot 1 equals to 1, also called as identity law. Okay, under AND laws. Then a dot a equals to a, and a dot a complement equals to 0. Okay, so let me solve something over here in regard to this AND law, so it will be better for you to understand. So I'm taking the a value, so a value is either equals to 1 or 0, because we have two values over here, okay, for a in digital. So a is a variable, so it may be 1 or 0. So keeping this in mind, if I go on solving for this AND laws, what exactly I'm finding, that if I'm taking the value of a as 1, so 1 dot 0, okay, I'll be having 0 itself. And if I take a value as 0, so 0 dot 0, I'll be getting 0. So you can see I have taken a value as 1 and 0, but output is constantly 0. Okay, so that's why you can see the first one, a dot 0 is 0. Okay, in the similar way, if I take a value for this next one as 1 and 0, and keeping the next value constant is 1 and 1, what I'll be getting, 1 dot 1 I'll be getting over here, that is 1, no doubt, and 0 dot 1 I'll be getting 0. Okay, so you can see a value is reflecting in the output. So that's why I've taken the second one. A dot 1 is equals to a, right? Now let us go for the third one. So a dot a equals to a. So whatever value I'm taking for a, the same value I'm taking for the next one, that is a. So you can see if I take 1 dot 1 is 1, 0 dot 0 is 0. So a dot a is equals to a itself. Okay. Now let us go for a dot a complement. So whatever I'm taking for a, I will take the complement of that. Okay. So 1 dot 0 will be 0, 0 dot 1 will be 0. So fourth one you can say 1 dot 0 and 0 dot 1. So a dot a complement is 0 because I'm getting 0 over here, right? So if you remember this, you can easily find out the AND loss or vice versa, right? Now coming to OR laws, okay, here also same thing, just like AND. I have taken a plus 0, so a plus 0 equals to a, it's called the null law. A plus 1 is equals to 1, it's called identity law, and this is very important. Please do remember this while solving Boolean equation. We need this. Okay, so a plus 1, so any variable plus 1 is equals to 1 itself. It's very important. Please do remember this one. Okay, a plus a equals to a and a plus a complement equals to 1. So just like AND law, you can verify this also by checking this OR postulates, and you'll find that just like AND law, if you take a value as 1 and 0 and you OR with 0, you're getting the a value itself over here. Similarly for a plus 1, if you take a value as 1 and 0, you'll be getting 1 over here. Here a value, if you take twice with OR operator over here, you'll get a itself, and a plus a complement getting 1. Just like AND, which I verified, you can verify OR laws. Okay. Next, coming to commutative law, that is a plus b equals to b plus a, and a dot b equals to b dot a. Just have a look to this AND postulate over here in the corner side of the video. You can see 0 dot 0. So this first column, if I take as a, as next column if I take as b, then the third column is the result of a dot b. I'm talking about the second one. Okay. If you go for the first one, you can see for the OR law, OR part. Okay. Now, and if I alter this, first I have taken this column as a, okay, and this column as b. If you alter this one as b and this one as a, still then you get the same output. So a dot b equals to b dot a. Okay. If you go to the first one, that is a plus b equals to b plus a. If you look into this OR postulates, okay, that is what it is, 0 plus 0. So the first column I will take as a, second column I will take as b, okay, and I will get this output. And then if I interchange this two columns, that this is b and this is a, still get the same value. So this shows that it is commutative law. It is a plus b equals to b plus a, and a dot b equals to b dot a. Just now we discussed that also. Okay. Come to the next one, that is fifth one, associative law. Here a plus b plus c is equals to a plus whole to b plus c. Okay, this we can verify through any truth table, or you can do one thing. You can take three variables a, b, and c, and then you have to OR a plus b, and then you make it a column of a plus b plus c, and then again you start with a, b, c, then you make b plus c one column, and then a plus b plus c. You'll find both the results are coming same. Similarly, you can go for this dot product also. Okay, so this will give an idea that how the associative laws are equal from LHS to RHS. You can verify that. Coming to distributive law over here, we are having two laws, a plus b dot c. So you can see this plus is distributive over the dot, okay, and the second one is a dot b plus c, where the dot is distributive over the plus. Okay, so I'm proving one over here algebraically. So I'm taking the first one. Okay, so if you take the first one, I'm proving over here for this distributive law. So I'm taking RHS. Okay, if I take RHS, and so I'm getting what, a plus b into a plus c. This I got. So if I multiply this, I'm getting that a dot a plus AC plus I'll be getting BA, so it is AB itself, and then I'm getting BC. Right. Now the next step, what I will get, this is a dot A is nothing but a. Okay, so let me take this 3. From these 3 I'm taking a common out, so I'll be getting what, this will be 1, because a dot is a, so 1 plus c plus b plus bc. So as I told you, in the OR laws you can see a plus 1 equals to 1, so 1% variable is 1 itself, so this will be nothing but a dot 1 plus bc, that is equals to a plus bc. Okay, you can see in the distributed law a plus bc, so this is proved. Okay, it's easy, right? Similarly, you can check out for the second one. Right, now moving on to the observation law. Okay, here we having a plus a dot b equals to a, and a into a plus b is equals to a. So let me prove that also. Okay, I'm taking the first one. So this is the proofs over here. Let me pen it down so we are not confused on this. So come to the next proof of observation law. I'm leaving the second one for you, distributive second one, you can prove at your end. Okay, so if I go for this one, what I'm finding is that it is a plus a dot b, right? So a plus a dot b. So I can write this one as I will take from here a common, so I'm getting 1 plus b, I'm getting over here. So 1 plus b, again you see this one OR laws, so it will be 1 itself. So a dot 1 is giving me a. Okay, the first one, so this is proved again. Okay, coming to the second one, if I take a into a plus b, okay, if I look into this part, what exactly I'm finding, that is a to a plus b. If I'm taking this, okay, then this is what I'm multiplying this a dot a plus this is a dot b. Again I'm taking from here a common, so it is coming as 1 plus b, so there is nothing but a dot 1. Again the same identity of OR, so it is a. Okay, so this is also proved. Okay, so this is how we are verifying the different laws of Boolean. Okay, and I hope that you understood these laws, okay, and found this video very useful. Okay? Thank you for watching my video.